Hello, hello, friends. We are at day 3 of 1-2 flex, and today, or this morning, we are going to go into a standing full body stretch. So, for this, you may want a chair for balance or yoga blocks. Those are optional though. You don't have to have anything except some space to move. So, why don't we just get right into it? So, of course, remember the copyright thing. We're not going to have music playing, so make sure you put something on and we'll just get into it. Remember to listen to your body and go at a pace that feels good for you. All right, so let's just start feet a little bit wider than arms, or feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. Arms come overhead. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One arm comes down. Turn it into a side bend. In this side bend, we're going to look up to our hand. Draw it behind us. Down and around. Nice little arm circle here and back again. One more time. Find your side bend. And bring it up and down. Bring both arms up. One arm down. Other arm into the side bend. Excuse me. Once you find your side bend, look up to your hand. Draw it behind you. Let your gaze follow. Doing a total of 3. Hold your side bend just for a moment. And bring it up and down. Excuse me, I have such a thing in the morning where my voice just doesn't exist well. All right, let's go into some hip circles here. So just like we did before, we push our hips forward, squeeze our glutes, bring it to the side, back, and around, and we smooth it out as much as it feels good, keeping a soft bend in our knees, going bigger, smaller, faster, or slower. Good. And when you're forward, let's switch directions. Seeing how your hips are feeling this morning, maybe how your low back is feeling, because tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be going into some low back stretches, which are always nice and juicy. All right, find center. I'm going to come to the top of my mat here. And again, if we wanted to have a chair for balance, we could. I'm going to bring my knee up, and I'm going to hinge forward, step it back. Just like we did yesterday for Leg Palooza, we're going to curl the tailbone in, bend the front knee a little bit. Same arm as the back leg is going to come up. Inhale. Exhale, go for a mini side bend. 1, bring it down. This time we're going to push our weight forward. I want you to lift that leg up. See if you can get a nice straight line from shoulder to ankle. And then slowly boop, bring it up, bring the knee up, step it down. We're going to switch sides. I'm actually going to adjust my camera for what we're about to go into next as well. So when you're ready, bring the knee up, hinge at the hip, bring it back, step it back, tailbone curls in, everything in our hips are engaged, front knee drives forward a bit more, same arm as the back leg. Inhale up, exhale, small side bend, and bring it down. Push your weight forward into the front leg, come up, think of this nice line, ankle to shoulder, and then slowly bring it up, bring it down. Okay, So we're going to keep working with the hips here. I'm going to go for a nice wide stance. So my toes are pointing to the corners, but depending on your anatomy, they may want to be fully out, they may want to be forward. Totally up to you and what feels best. So I am going to start bending my knees, shifting a little side to side. We're looking for a nice wide stance squat. Don't feel like you have to go like super deep into it because we're going to hold it. So find somewhere that gives you a little bit of a challenge. Your knees are thinking of pushing away from you and you're squeezing your glutes by doing that. Bring your hands to your thighs, fingers pointing inwards. We're going to get a little shoulder stretch here while we hold this. So drop your right shoulder down towards your midline. Look over your left shoulder and breathing deeply. Lift that shoulder up. Drop the opposite shoulder down. Look over the right. So we're looking for some space between our shoulder blades here. Bring it up one more time each side. Bring it up last time. Good. Bring your chest up, keep holding that squat. I know your legs are probably burning because mine are. We're going to turn it into a wide-legged forward fold. So we're going to bring our hands forward. We can bring our hands to a chair or blocks. Our toes can point forward here and finding a wide-legged forward fold. So, of course, in this fold, our tailbone is reaching up to the sky. We can keep a soft bend in our knees. We're going to push our weight forward towards the front of our feet. We're going to have a soft bend in our elbow. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, release your torso down. Good. All right, hold here for another 5, 2, 1. I want us to walk our hands to the right leg. Now, of course, if you're using blocks, bring those blocks with you. If you're using a chair, shimmy it over to the right side. Your hands will either be to the blocks, to maybe your ankle, to the chair. Bring it up higher to your shin, whatever feels good here. And notice I do have one hand that's kind of hanging out. We're going to keep it hanging out, okay? We're going to take a nice big inhale. Exhale, bring that arm overhead. So you're twisting away from your legs. Your chest is opening. Your shoulders are stacking. Breathing deeply. And then you're going to slowly bring it down. Walk yourself back to center. Bring any props you had with you to the right, because we're going to go to the left in a moment. I want you just to make sure your tailbone is still being pulled up. You're still getting that nice deep stretch in the back of the legs. And let's walk to the left. Okay. So again, hand can be to ankle, shin, thigh, chair, block, lots of options here. So in this case, my left hand's to my left ankle. I'm going to bring my right arm up to the sky on an exhale. I'm thinking of my shoulders stacking. My chest is opening here, getting a nice stretch through the legs, through the thoracic spine, breathing deeply. And I'm going to slowly bring it down, bring it back to center. I'm going to bend both knees here and take my time rolling it up and shimmy my legs back together. Now, we gave our hips some nice work, our hamstrings, hip flexors too. Let's look back at the shoulders just to kind of end us off. So wrists in line with shoulders. Right now, my palms are facing towards the camera, and I'm just going to pulse back and forth as fast as it feels comfortable. I'm going to flip my palms up to the sky, pulsing it back and forth. I'm going to flip thumbs down, palms behind me, again, pulsing. And palms straight down, again, pulsing. Good. All right, bring it out into our goalpost shape. You know I love this one. We're gonna bring our shoulders and elbows back, open your chest up, take an inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. 2 more. I'm going to open back up, bring one arm across my chest, hook the other arm in. I'm sure you know this one. We're going to pull the arm in. Think of our shoulder coming down. So we're getting a stretch in the delts here. Take a nice deep breath or two. You can roll out your wrist here. I at least find that feels nice. And making sure we're going both directions if we are doing that. Good. Release. Bring the other arm across. Again, we hook it in. If you would like, you do have the option of grabbing onto your shoulder, pulling it in that way. It does change the stretch a little bit higher into the delt, but that's up to you. And again, you can roll out your wrist if your arm is straight though. And switching direction. All right, just to kind of end us off, bring your arms overhead, take a nice deep inhale, just like we started. And exhale it down. Wonderful. That brings us to the end of our morning class of 1-2 Flex. This evening, I will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern for some low back relief. Oh my gosh, this low back stretch we're going to do this evening. Honestly, a favorite. So you probably will want blocks, a pillow, or just one or the other. I'm probably going to have both, to be honest. I'll probably have blocks and a pillow for this evening. But both are optional. It's really whatever feels comfortable for you to use. And of course, remember, Black Friday is coming up, and my annual membership for the garden will be available, plus a bunch of extra goodies in it. So you'll definitely want to check that out when it starts on Friday. But until then, we're going to keep stretching every morning and evening. So make sure you stay hydrated, make sure you get some rest, and I will see you this evening at 7 p.m. for our low back stretch. But until then, bye now.